Oh my, look at me, I'm live. Hi guys. I don't know why I'm yelling. You're right there. I am Shelby. So this is me doing my first makeup live with you guys. I got a whole bunch of fun things from Rebel Gypsy to try out with you guys. But because I'm kind of a beginner on doing this live, I'm just going to do a very simple look for those of you that don't either wear a lot of makeup or have never worn makeup, because some of us just need to have a little something to make us look alive, and sometimes water is not enough. So I am going to do a very simple look, easy peasy lemon squeezy. After I finish that look, I'm going to enhance it with a few things. So you are more than welcome to stay on and watch. You're more than welcome to just take what I say and go with it. Everything can be purchased at therebelgypsy.com. But let's go over what I'll just go ahead and start, and I will explain what I'm using as I'm using it. I think that works. All right, hold on. You can get my page. Yeah. All right. Swipe to the left to reveal comments. All right. Well, I have people watching, so hi. So first thing I'm going to do is our pore minimizing primer. So primer is pretty great. I am an esthetician, so primer just is exactly what it says. It's going to prime the skin, ready for some makeup. All right. A lot of the makeup for Rebel Gypsy isn't bad for your skin. So you don't have to worry about a lot of it being like too oily, too dry, all that nasty stuff. There are some products out there that I would highly recommend not to use for certain skin types, but to each their own. I have a lot of hair, so it takes me a minute to get it out of my face. So give me a minute. I just need to wrap that around here and look like that gym teacher from Matilda real quick. Look like I'm gonna go work out. I'm not gonna go work out. That's the worst part. I don't work out. All right. So we're gonna prime the skin. Let's do it. You don't need more than like a pea-sized amount of this stuff. A little goes a long way. This should last you 3 months. That's how good primer usually lasts, actually up to 6 months, depending on the primer. 3 to 6 months. After that, get a new one because it's time. It's time. All right. It comes in a cute little box like this. Yes, it's going to be backwards. I didn't think I should have probably did a little bit of that mirror imaging. Make sure your hands are clean before you touch your face. All right. I don't think I feel like I have to say that to people. I think everybody knows. Don't touch your face with dirty fingers. Your phalanges need to be clean. Make sure to get on top of that eyelid. And now I got a 5 head, so I'm making sure to take it all the way to the top because I'm going to contour the forehead to make it a forehead instead of my Rihanna 5 head. We're going to contour that. That's going to be later. Like I said, I'm just going to start with basics, and then after I'm done the basics, I'll be like, okay, you can go. Or you can stay and watch me do extra because I'm going to do extra. I haven't been out of the house in a few days. Of course I'm going to do extra. All right. Everybody is different. Everybody has like a different makeup routine. I think everybody starts with primer though. Like that's just like that's the thing. But I like to do eyes after I do primer. That's just in case there is any fallout. That's just in case if I make a mistake and I don't end up liking my look, I can just wipe it off and I'm not wiping any other makeup off. Okay. So I like to do eyes first. So we're going to use the Geo Gypsy palette. I actually really like this palette because I'm going to be using it not only for eyes, but I'm going to also use it for blush and a little bit of a bronzer. I have this bronzer too, but I want like a highlight bronzer. So all of that is actually located in here. All right. The other big thing about that, make sure you wash your brushes. Okay. Make sure you wash your brushes. And if this overwhelms you, don't. The more options, the better actually when this comes, because depending on your face size, depending on the skin texture, and depending on what area you're working on your face, you have options. Like I don't ever look and see what these are called, like what this brush means for what. If the brush looks like it's going to be really good for foundation, I'm going to use it for foundation. If the brush looks really good for blush, I'm going to use it for blush. I don't give a hoot about the name of the brush. All right. I just want it to be able to, like this one, I want to make sure this fits on my eyelid. okay? Whereas this one clearly does not fit on my eyelid. So I'm gonna use this one on my eyelid. This one, super duper small. I'm probably gonna use that for a little bit of eyebrow and maybe a little bit of eyeliner, all right? Don't know what it's called. I don't care, all right? It's all about the size on this bad boy. Don't anybody tell you otherwise, okay? About makeup brushes. I'm not talking about other things. I'm just talking about makeup brushes. I like this angled one. This one would be great for a little bit of eyebrow action too. So I might actually use that one for that. Ew, yeah, baby. I left one in the packaging so you know what it looks like when you receive it. So they all come in this packaging. So that way the brush is not damaged at all. The bristles will be perfect when you take them out of the bag for the first time. This bad boy has all of those brushes in it, okay? It's got a cute little wristband. But this is all you really need if you just want to get yourself brushes for everything. If you end up wanting to learn how to contour, highlight, blush, all that fun stuff, all the brushes are in this set. So I'm gonna take that off. She's cute. See, she's nice. I think she would be a good highlight. So we might use her for highlights. Depends on my mood. Depends on how I feel. Hi, all 28 of you guys. I see 0 comments, so I'm assuming you're all like writing down notes. All right, so the Geo palette looks like this right here. Notice all of the neutrally colors, but there's some pizzamies right in here, like bam, 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 bam. All right, this is what I'm talking about, where if you can get a palette like this and you're a Fitzpatrick 3-1, which means like, you know, you're like pale like me, and you can go all the way to like, let's see, who would be a 3? Oh, I have it written right here. John Stamos. John Stamos is a Fitzpatrick 3, okay? This would be a good palette for you. I highly recommend the one right after this on the site. I don't think it's sold out. I think there's like 3 palettes left if you are darker complex. So JLo and anybody in Fitzpatrick 6. That was the one I would go for. But to be honest, if you're just using this for eyeshadow, this is good for everybody. But if you're using it for like me, where I'm using it for blush and highlighter, then, you know, gotta have a little bit of this going on. This pale, jaundiced look, okay? Some zitty witties, some hormonal zitty witties, always a good sign. All right, those won't be there when we're done. I'm actually going out, so like this isn't just like me washing my face off when we're done. Like I actually am wearing this out of the house. I still need to like put my hair up and change my clothes, but tomato, tomato. If you don't know me, I do bingo on Wednesday nights. So you would see me tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time if you do that. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Shelby. Hello. Hi, Charlotte. Nice to meet you. I also was on Amanda's Live last Thursday. Yeah, last Thursday. Feels like a lifetime ago. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I want to highlight my brow bone. If you guys have very distinguished brow bones, then you find this part kind of easy. Mine are right here. I love the fact that I got my eyebrows tattooed on, so that helped with my arch, but here's my brow bone right here, okay? All you have to do to find your brow bone is you just go like this. You go from the inside and you go all the way here, and then where it peaks, that's your brow bone, okay? Go right in between your bone and where your brow hair starts. Boom, boom. That's the part we're gonna do right now, and I'm gonna highlight it. Alrighty? Aw, thank you, Tallulah. All right, so I'm gonna use this brush. It's got a little bit of a fluff to it. It's not very flat, like there's obviously flatter ones. So I'm gonna use this one. It's got a little fluff. And let's see, what color do I wanna use? I don't need super dark color because again, I'm freaking pale. So I'm actually gonna go with this one right here. It is shimmery, and that's what you want, is a little bit of shimmer because you're highlighting. So I'm just gonna stab it with my brush real quick, and I'm gonna highlight right here, all right? That's all I'm gonna do. Taking it to the tail of the brow, and I'm just kind of taking it to like right here for me. Everybody's gonna be different. Everybody has different face shapes, different brow shapes, what have ya. What have ya? Look, I'm not even in Michigan and I still got the accent. but I just like to have a little bit of a highlight, all right? I want people to see that arch in my brows. Okay? So that's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing here. Boop, 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 boop. All right, when you're done, oh my gosh, I have a makeup brush cleaner and I forgot to bring it down here. Son of a biscuit. Gertrude, go get my brush cleaner. Just kidding. Let's see if I have anything in here. Nothing. God diddly doo doo. Skibbity bop bop. Skibbity bop bop bop. All right. Well, I'm gonna use my pajama pants. I don't even care. When you're using dry powder, you can use any kind of sponge substance to take off the excess if you're gonna reuse that brush, okay? I don't know if I'm reusing the brush, but just in case I am, I wanna go ahead and clean it. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Mary. Hey, Bridget. I'm here for you. All right, so I highlighted my brow bone. It's got a little shim to it. Now I'm actually gonna do my brow. Why not? So I can do two things with my brows. I can use the pomade. I got it in Auburn. This guy right here, I could do that. Or I can use one of these colors on the palette because I can. I don't know. It's up to you if you wanna do that or not. But I can, and I'm probably going to. I love using eyeshadow palettes for more than just eyeshadow. I like to have I can use it for everything, okay? Got so many, could do so many activities. All right. So let's see, I think I'm going to use this angled brush right here with the little mascara wand on the end. I'm going to use that for my brows. And I am going to, should I start off with that color maybe? Yeah, I think I'm going to do this color right here. Or maybe I should do this one. Oh, I'm going to do that one, yeah. All right, that one doesn't have shimmer on it. I think that's a good idea for my eyebrows, you know, like we don't need to shimmer that. All right, so I'm gonna use a little mirror because you guys are great as the mirror, but you're like still too far because I'm OCD and I need to be like in my personal space. So I start at the front and I work my way back. If you hear a scratching sound, that is my cat licking her cone. So don't be alarmed. All right. Yep, this is perfect. So really what I'm doing is I'm just filling in my brow line. I like to change up my shape every once in a while on the top. I love the bottom of my eyebrow shape. So I'm just changing the top to make it a little thick. Just want it a little thick. I'm going to take that tail down a little bit too. A little thick. Sorry. Gertrude, please stop. Now you can see the difference, and that's with the Geode Eye Palette. I am just filling in my brows a little bit, but you can see obviously a big difference. Hey, Erin! Thanks, babe. Thanks, Bridget. Thanks, babe. Nikki, I know, this palette's great. All right. I like to follow the rule that they are sister snack twins, but if you can make them look like twins, that's great. Fraternal or identical. I mean, more power to you. I'm more just like they're sisters. They might look alike, they might not. I don't know. They might get along. They might have completely different personalities. It is what it is. I'm okay with them looking similar and not completely identical because my face is not identical. Okay, like one eye is bigger than the other. I have an extreme hood eye on one side. One eye's kind of green and one eye's kind of greenish blue. Like I'm not proportionate. For somebody who has OCD, it's taken many years for me to get over that fact, but I have, and I'm fine. Everything's fine. So this one's kind of a little bit more sharp, whereas the other one's a little bit more rounded. So I think I'm gonna just meet that. And arch it up a little bit. There. I think they look great. Okay. So that is with the Geo palette. Again, I'm going to wipe this on my pajama pants in case I have to use it again. But my brows, I think they're pretty banging. I think I could fill, actually, this light is so great for this. I could fill in this bad boy a little bit more. There we go. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Hair color twins. Boop, boop, boop. I need to do it so bad. If I could even just see like a millimeter of roots, I'm like, time to redo it. Time to redo it. I can't. People can't know that I have practically black hair. They're not allowed. It's just, we're not allowed to do that. We're not allowed to do that here. Okay? We're not allowed to do that here. Hey, Courtney. Okay. It's time for some ice. I told you guys I was going to keep it simple. I feel like I'm doing a really good job at keeping it simple for you. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and do some ice. So with this, I like to do 2 colors. You could do just 1. No big deal. I actually accentuate my hood eye a little bit. What? That's weird. Who wants to accentuate their hood eye? Bitch, if I got it, I'm going to show it, okay? And sometimes it looks really good if I have deep set looking eyes. Sometimes it just looks cool, all right? So I do that. So what I do for that is I do a darker color underneath the highlight I just did, and then I do either the same color I did for the highlight or I do similar color, all right? So I don't really do a shimmer, okay, for the dark color. Here's 2 reasons why. Yes, bingo is tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. 2 reasons why. Number 1, too much shimmer when you have hood eye makes your hood eye look wrinkly. Okay? Just fun fact, everybody, fun fact. All right? That actually goes pretty much for your whole face. If you put shimmer in certain areas, it looks great. If you put shimmer in other certain areas, it makes you actually look older. Okay? So knowing where to put the shimmeries is very important, because if you put it in the wrong spot, you're gonna age. All right? I'm almost 40. I'm turning 39 this year, and everyone's like, you're young. I'm not, okay? I'm not. I just know how to take care of my skin, and I know how to put on makeup. Otherwise, I don't look 39, 38, but that's because I work really hard, all right? I did some knowledge. But just saying, putting shimmer in certain parts of your body doesn't work really well, all right? So you have to know where to put them. Either YouTube it or just come back to this obnoxious video I'm making right now and I will show you where to put it. But we do not use shimmer where I'm about to put this eye color, okay? Because if you have hood eye, it's going to make your hood eye look wrinkly, all right? And when, oh my God, I'm just going to get in there. I'm just going to get in there because you people don't believe me. I know you don't believe me. Look. You see that? You see that? You see that? Did you see that? That would be highlighted by shimmer, okay? Don't highlight that. Don't highlight that, okay? I spit on you. I'm so sorry. But don't highlight the wrinklies, okay? You don't want to highlight that. You don't want that to be what people see, all right? You're hiding that. I want them to know I have hood eye tonight, but I don't want them to see the wrinkles. So we don't highlight it with the shims. All right. I got a couple questions for you. If you're cool, I can send you a message. Yeah, you can message me. If it's about bingo, you can just ask in here. If it's about makeup, you can just ask in here too. I mean, you can ask both questions in here. I'm multitasking today. All right. Let's see. What brush do I want to use for this? I think I'm going to use this brush. Maybe. Let me think about this for a second. Ooh, this one might be nice. Do I? No, I think I'm going to use this one. All right, I'm going to use this one. All right, right here. I used it earlier for my brow bone. I'm going to reuse it again. I cleaned it off. I'm going to have to clean it again after this because I feel like I might use it again. I kind of like it. I like this brush. We're friends. We're kind of friends. I keep seeing this one thing people posting in my comments. You guys probably don't see it, but I just keep thinking it's somebody sending me a paragraph and I get nervous, but it's not a paragraph. Do you color match for Rebel Gypsy foundations? I'm looking to try some out. I know I am red undertones. I can color match, but I only have 2 foundation colors here with me that I would be able to like actually color match. Everything else would be kind of just like an estimate if it's a good color or not. I do have 2 colors with me tonight. We will be using them, so we can use that to gauge what color would be good for you if you want. But if it's neither of these colors work for you, it's going to be an estimate of which one would work. All right. Yeah, I know. I just filled your order. I'm so excited to have you. All right. What color do I want to use? There's so many options. I just don't know. I think I'm going to use... See, you always want to try with a lighter color before you go deep dark, okay? Because you don't know if your skin is going to make it look darker, all right? So just, if you have two colors in mind and you're like, which one do I want? Go with the lighter one first and then go with the darker one if that one's just still too light. Because again, you never know. It could come out darker on your skin than it does in this palette, okay? So I think I'm going to try... Actually, I think I want to try the same one I used for my eyebrows. And again, I am not using a shimmery one. This one is not shimmery. I like to call it Mate. Because I am so upscale. All right, I'm going to use this one. And what I like to do is I kind of just close my eye. I pull the hood eye over a little bit for me. I don't know how everybody else's hood eye works. Mine, if I go like this, I can kind of straighten it up a little bit. And I'm just going to go that whole sunrise is what I call this spot. Just going to go that whole sunrise. See that? See how I made my eye deeper looking with doing that? So that is what I'm trying to do here. That's actually the goal. Trust the process. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit more of a sunrise technique, following the sun, like that, and boom. Man, I thought I was going to have to do like a whole blending tutorial, but this is kind of already blending. Okay, I'm not mad about it. Now, once I do that, actually, I'll show you a little bit of blending. I'm going to put a little bit up here. You can obviously see clearly where it ends and where the shimmery part begins. We're going to blend that out, okay? But for now, you can see the deep set going on over here, whereas this one is still just kind of neutral ground, okay? Yes, hooded eye, baby. Hooded eye life. It's the hood life. I'm used to it. All right, doing it again. This one actually has a double fold. Love it. But we're going to do the same thing. I'm doing the sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. I just want you to know I made that up. If anybody else says it, it is copywritten by me, Shelby Dove, because I'm the one who came up with that shit. Don't be stealing my shit, okay? All right, one more time. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. And then I don't even need to. Like right here, I'm just gonna make sure I leave it kind of even on both sides. So that way when I blend, they are blending equally. I have a really weird blending technique. So it's not normal. It's not something you're gonna see a professional do, but oh my gosh, look how that color brings out my under eyes. That's how you know I need to cover up my under eyes. When my under eyes match my eyeshadow, that means, I got enough sleep. I haven't left the house. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna blend. And what I like to do to blend is I'm actually gonna use the same color I used for my brow bone and blend that shit down, okay? All right, what color did I use? Oh, I found it. Using the same brush, but I just cleaned it on my PJ pants, so we're good. So here's me blending. Okay, we're blending. You want them to look like they belong together. They're holding hands, not that they're fist bumping, okay? You don't want there to be a line of difference between that dark color you just did and your shimmer color for your brow bone. That's not what you want here. You want them to be like this, not, okay? Blend it. When in doubt, blend it out, okay? When in doubt, blend it out. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to do the eyelashes, so we're gonna make that a separate live. But as a noob to the eyelash game, because I got eyelash extensions for the longest time, I have a few different techniques that work for me as a newbie that make it so like it doesn't feel like I have eyelashes on, because my eyes are like uber sensitive to that stuff. My eyes are like, it itches, take them off. After I just did like a glorious eyelash extension on, it'll be like, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. And I have really bad sensitive allergies, all that fun stuff. So I found a different technique that works for me with the Rebel Gypsy lashes. And I want to show that at some point, but I don't think it's going to be today because I actually have to go somewhere. So we'll do that on another live if anybody is interested in that, for people that want to try eyelashes but also have those kind of issues with their eyelash. Like, you can feel them. You know what I mean? Like, your lashes are like, no! So I will do a separate tutorial for that. All right, I have my deep set look. Again, I am not doing anything dramatic, all right? Like, this is supposed to look kind of natural, all right? So if you're looking for a dramatic look, that is not happening here today, okay? That's not what I'm doing. I didn't plan on that, and I never said I was going to do that, so I'm not doing that. Okay, now we're gonna do another light color, okay? We did a dark color, now I'm doing a light color. What I'm probably gonna do for this one is, actually I think I might add like 2 more colors. Don't be mad, I'm doing extra shit, I know. I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna add this, like, it's a very nice whitish color. I kind of want my eyelid to pop out a little bit because I did see a little bit of fallout from the darker color onto my eyelid, okay? So I think I am gonna add this, and I'm gonna do my whole lid. My whole lid. Okay? This is gonna be my base color for my eyelid. I'm gonna do a color on top of it. But I want the starting canvas color to be this. I don't want it to be that dark color. All right, see? Perfection. Now I get to wipe it on my pajama pants again because I really like this brush and I'm not putting it down. Okay. Let's see, what do we want to use? I don't know. There's so many color options, it's hard. Do I even want to? Yeah, I do want a little something, something. All right, let's try this champagne-y color. All right, we're just gonna do a little bit of this champagne-y color. If you guys have this palette, I mean, none of them have names, so like, you just kind of have to go by like first row, 5th one back, okay? This is what I'm using right now. And I'm just adding a little something, something. I like this. It's a very natural look. People are gonna be like, you don't even look like you're wearing makeup. You did all that for nothing. Bitch, I'm not supposed to look like I'm putting makeup on. I need to look natural, okay? I have a natural highlight. I have a natural deep set hooded eye, all right? I don't want you to think I have makeup on. It's the plan. If you saw the before, you would know I'm wearing makeup, all right? If you were here at the beginning of the live, you would know that this is not what my eyelids and my eyebrows look like, okay? All right. I'm done with my eyes for now. All right. The only thing I'm going to do is eyelashes, but again, I'm not going to do that on this live because it's going to take a little longer than I would like. So that's going to be a separate tutorial we'll do later together. Okay. The only things you need to do for that is have your Rebel Gypsy glue and have your Rebel Gypsy lashes and a pair of tweezers. All right. Those are the 3 things you are going to need for that tutorial. All right. Just want you to know that now. It could be your Revlon tweezers from 1994 like me, or you can have those fancy guys. Where's the fancy guys? Or you can have those fancy ones, okay? Doesn't matter. Just have a pair of tweezers, your eyelash glue, and your lashes. I lied. And a pair of scissors. And a pair of scissors. The smaller the better, okay? But yeah, you're gonna need 4 things. 4 things! Okay, tweezers, this, your eyelashes, and your eyelash glue. That's what you're gonna need for that tutorial. That's your to-do list. That's your honey-do list. We'll be doing that live on a non-wig night, okay? So like whatever day next day Amanda's not doing a live, I guess Friday, we'll do that. We'll do that, okay? It will probably be in the morning, so you'll just have to watch the replay if you work like a real person. All right, continuing on, moving away from the eyes and the brows, it's time to put my face on, okay? I have pimpies. That's what these are called, Bim Pimpins. All right. Then I also have my hyperpigmentation, which is this guy right here. I have one right here. I have one right here. I use vitamin C all the time. These are actually a lot less dramatic looking than they used to be, but I still have it. And then I have a beautiful zit right here And yeah, it is what it is. It's life, okay? This is life. All right. This is actually probably from a hoodie or a beanie, and this is definitely from Period. I already know where they're from. This is not the wig live. The wig live will be tomorrow night at 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm pretty sure 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time sounds right. That is tomorrow night. Tonight at 9 p.m. is the Bingo Live, the Rebel Gypsy Bingo Live that I host here, or actually in the exclusive group, is at 9 p.m. This is just your makeup tutorial. Okay. All right, so I grabbed 2 foundations. I grabbed number 2 and I grabbed number 3. All right. I am using number 2 as my foundation and number 3 as like more of my contour. So, have I ever used these before? No! If you want to... Sorry I'm so aggressive. Clearly I have not used these before. I still have to pump it out. When in doubt... Oh my god, that was a lot. Alright, I'm going to put that on my face. What I'm going to use for that is this brush. So, let's be honest. This brush is too big for anything on my eyes and my eyebrows. So, this is perfect for like foundation around my eye holes. Alright? So, I'm going to do that. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I'm also going to use this to cover the dark spots and the zitty witties. Now, obviously, if your zits are raised, it's not going to make them completely invisible. It's not that kind of magic, guys. But it will take that discoloration away, which is better than nothing, right? So what I like to do, because I don't have just under eye circles, I have inner eye circles. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that too. This part's tricky because you have to kind of come up with your own way of like not taking away your eyeshadow, but getting rid of your dark eye circles because they kind of blend together. All right, now that I've done that, hi Steven. I have cats, by the way. If anybody hates cats, just know if you hear anything, it's my cats. And if you hate cats, don't tell me because then I'll probably not like you very much. You can be allergic and still like cats. Don't try and come at me with that either. All right. I think this is good. This is a pimple. That was a pimple. That was a dark spot. This dark spot I can cover real quick. And then that was a dark spot. Okay, I think I got all my dark spots. So we're good there. All right. This I'm going to have to wash. We're not going to put this on my pajama pants because it is a liquid. It's not a solid. It's not a powder. All right. I like to put stuff on my inner wrist when I'm putting it on my body. Just because I want my hands to still be clean in case I have to do something else with them. Like fix eyeshadow or something, or hold an eyeshadow palette or what have ya, or whatnot. So I try very hard not to use my hands for liquid products. All right, so this one is the foundation part. What I'm going to use is this brush. Usually I use a little spongy poo-poo, but I figured this will work, right? Like, this will be nice. Oh, this is great. Yes, babe. Yes. What pimple? I have no pimples. Ha-ha. I might have to do another squirt. Sorry if you don't like that word. Sometimes that word is just as bad as moist. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Yeah, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more. Give me more. So I actually have an olive undertone. So I want to say this one, this foundation is good for that because it has an orange undertone. So it evens it out. I want to say 4 is probably going to be the one if you have an orange undertone. 4 might be the best one, or 1 for concealer purposes. You know what I mean? I love the yellow undertone because I need it. But look how it blends into my neck. Look at it blending into my neck. It's blending. Ooh. Also, I got cat hair on my face, so that's cool. Love the cat hair. Add to the ambiance a little bit there, Shell. Oh yeah, it takes the redness out. Oh, wah, wah. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I usually am a BB cream person. If Amanda has BB cream, I'm trying to get some of that, alright? Yeah, and I'm using a brush. I'm not even using a beauty blender. I'm using a brush. This is blending really nicely. And it's blending right into my neck color. Look at me, I'm even. I don't know if you guys follow that girl on TikTok that does like replays of 2006 and her foundation is like perfectly cut orange. And then her neck is pale. She cracks me up because it's so true. That was our life. That was our life, guys. At one point, for some of us, that was our life. Some of you were being born, but others, we were looking like that, all right? I highly recommend not using your brush under your nose if your nose is running, because then you're just getting snot all over your face like I just did, but you can't even tell. All right, so this is another reason why I didn't put any foundation on my hands. I am going to go in with my fingers, my phalanges, and I'm going to blend this out. All right, because again, I have not under eye circles, but I also have inner eye circles. So I'm blending it out. Again, I don't want to take it too far in because I want that to look kind of like my eyelid. I want my eyes to kind of, I see a little bit of the zit coming out, so we're gonna put some more of this on there. I'm just gonna use my finger for that. Ooh, boo, boo, and then blend it, blend around it. Don't blend it, blend around it. Makes it go away. Magic. My phalanges. My phalanges. Okay. Foundation is done. Next simple step. Again, gonna go back to the Geo palette is blush. Okay, first of all, born in the 80s, love blush. Always have, always will. Also, it's cold out here where I live. So I want to look like I'm just like a cute little snow bunny, okay? I just want to look like I've been, you know, working out a little bit, like doing some cardio, walking. I'm alive, okay? I just want to look alive. And maybe look like I drink a glass of wine. I don't care. I want to just look like I did something besides lay in my bed all day and watch Netflix, okay? So I love blush. Blush is my friend. I can never go wrong with blush. The only time I can go wrong with blush is if it matches my hair, all right? So I steer clear from those colors. But otherwise, blush is amazing. I'm going to use this brush for that. I don't know. Looks kind of like the perfect size for my face. We're going to use this little color right here. I've been saving it just for this. So if you're looking, it's 5th row, 4th one in. Okay, whatever. And my blush, I don't follow the 80s rules. I kind of do a little bit on my side, okay? I just kind of go on the side of my face. I kind of go right where my eye corner is, and I go down a little bit, okay? I want this blush to look the same color as my nose, because my nose is going to, even though I have foundation on it, my nose is instantly going to turn red as soon as I go outside. It just does. It could be summertime, it could be wintertime. My nose just like is like, we have no fat, me. Let's show off the temperature. So let's go ahead and make this blush look like I'm a cute little figure skater and I'm skating outside. I got my little parka on and my little white snow booties. Okay. Look at me, a little snow bunny. I'm just a little snow bunny. All right, I'm gonna wipe those on my pants because I'm gonna use this again. All right, the easy part is finished, I want to say. So if you were here just for the basic biatch look, we're done, okay? Now I'm going to do a little highlight, a little contouring. You're more than welcome to stay for that. I'm going to do a little lip. You want me to do lip now? Because I feel like people like lipstick. All right, let me do lip now, and then we'll continue on to the rest of the face. All right, lips don't have to be last. Okay, just because both of them start with an L doesn't mean that they have to go together. I am using the Rebel Gypsy Double Down 2-in-1 Lipstick and Liner, number 48. All right, so the one end has got the lippy stick, and the other side has got the lippy liner, okay? I won't lie to y'all. I'm just going to use the lipstick tonight. I think I'm pretty good with the liner part. I think I kind of got my vermilion line, like, down to a science. So I'm just going to do the lip stick, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my top lip and not my bottom lip. What? Ew, away. Oh my God, that's weird. Okay, well, I'm going to show you why. Flip-flops in Florida. Get out of here with that. All right, ready? I don't need to put any on my lip on the bottom because I could just take it from the top. 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 Okay. And see, I didn't want to do lip liner because I knew I was just going to do this. Less is best. Okay? This is a really pretty color. Highly recommend it. It goes really good with this Geo palette I'm doing. I do feel like a little bit of a figure skater right now. Okay. Now I'm done with the basic makeup 101. Now I'm going to add extras because I'm an extra person. All right, going to do some highlighting. So I'm just going to take probably like the shimmery color. Which one do I want to take? I'm going to take this top one, row 1, number tray. Okay? I'm going to take that one. I'm going to add a little bit right here. Okay? Don't want too much. I'm not trying to like take over the show because I'm going to a choir show. I don't want to take over the show. And then I like to add a little bit on the bridge of my nose and above my upper lip. So with that, do this. I promise you it won't look like snot. It won't. It won't look like snot, okay? I promise. Yes. Now I'm going to take the other side and I'm going to blend it a little bit more. I just don't want it to like just sit right there. I want it to kind of like scatter this whole little area. All right. This is actually looking legit. I don't really need to. If you don't like shiny noses, that's fine. I like a little shiny nose because again, it's going to turn red for me. Why the heck not? All right. It's time for some contour. Okay. All right, so the contour, let's see. I kind of like this angle brush again, and I might use that. And for the contour, what do I want to use? I'm going to try... So contour, you don't really want shimmery. You want it to be like the same as your skin. Daredevil of me is going to try this. I'm a daredevil. So this is what I'm going to use to, yeah, this is perfect. Make my 5 head into a 4 head. Okay. So right now I'm just applying it onto my forehead. And then I'm actually going to like snag a little brush. I'm going to snag another little brush. I'm just going to We'll get to that later. Okay. Now that I've done that, I'm going to take the other side and I'm going to blend it again. Some people do their cheekbones. I mean, I can just for you guys, but I don't usually do that only because my face is already super Skeletor. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just don't need it to be more Skeletor. But I'll show you guys. So you're going to do this. See that? Okay, and then we'll blend that. Oh, also I get TMJ Botox. Apparently that makes your face skinnier too, in case anybody's interested in that and wants to fake out some TMJ. By the way, I'm really jealous if you're faking TMJ because I wish I could fake TMJ. It sucks. All right, blending out a little bit more, and now it's time to blend out my nose. So, my nose is running. So what I like to do, this is just Shelby being weird. I like to do this. Obviously, I'm breathing out of my mouth when I do that. If I'm breathing out of my nose, that's weird. Okay, I'm done besides my lashes. I'm just trying not to wipe my wrist on there. But this is my final look. I'm using, oh, let's blend this out a little bit more. Holy crap, guys, why didn't you tell me? You're supposed to be my friends. Tell me when something's not blended. I'm done. All right, that's it. That's all I got. I hope this is pretty informative. Again, everything I used came from here pretty much, so highly recommend this palette. I think there's like 20 left in stock. If you like all the other fun stuff, I did mention what number they were, what color they were, what brush holder they were. So everything else I went over. Our next live, I'm gonna do eyelashes. Again, you're gonna need 4 things: scissors, tweezers, your eyelashes, and your eyelash glue. You're gonna need those 4 things to be a first time eyelash extension putter honor. All right, so we'll do that together maybe on Friday. All right, love you guys. I will see most of you, hopefully all of you, at 9 p.m. Eastern time for our Rebel Gypsy Bingo. I will be not in makeup anymore because it will be bedtime. So I will see you all then. Love you all so much. Thank you for coming. Bye.